So we're starting to get the easy stuff done. We got the main framework around the Snowcat, and then we're gonna start working on the doghouse today, going up and over and fitting our new heater in, acquired from eBay. So that's gonna mount over top of the back there, and then we'll make our fuel cell pocket here, and then our battery, hydraulic reservoir, and all that stuff on there. That'll sit behind the driver's and passenger compartment, and all tie together. So let's get at it. Headed off to the races here. So the first thing we're doing is test fitting the clip and welding these in. So that's going to do two things for us. That's going to give us a good amount of airflow into the radiator, and that's going to give us a spot to mount our defrost heater. So obviously the Snowcats are operated in the winter time for the most part. So with that, you can never have enough heat. So that defrost is going to keep all the windows in the front part of the cab nice and toasty warm and cleared off. And then on the right above the rear part of the transmission, we're going to be putting that that heater that I just showed you off eBay in there to heat the back part of the cargo space and the passengers riding in there. So test fitting the seat in there to make sure everything's going to line up and that. Plus that cab, we made that entire cab is another 6 inches wider. So that's going to give us some more elbow room and a little more leg room with that angled front clip on there. As we're moving up, we're working on the roof there. I'm welding in the top brackets, and what that's going to do is that's going to give us a 4-inch raceway to mount all our wiring and our lights in. That's going to be great for hiding everything, tucking it all up so it's all out of harm's way. Plus that gives us that full 5-foot sheeting down the sides, gives us a little extra headroom. So well, Rowan showed up. He's been helping after school. He grinds out the rough spots, takes all the scale off, and gets rid of any of that oil on there so that when we go to prep and paint that's going to go a little faster. Now we're working on the roof. We're getting across the bridge supports up there. We've got the 2-inch roll cage on the rear and on the front above the passenger and driver's seats there. So that's going to provide that to be real sturdy. We're going to do some diamond tread plate up on top, and that's going to give us the ability, if we ever need to, we can throw some hay bales up there and go feed cows in a deep snow situation. So right where we're standing there on the doghouse, that's going to be an access hatch. So if we ever got to get on the roof, or we ever want to crawl through the top for an emergency situation, that gives us that option. So right here, I'm going to end up slowing this down so everybody can see, because we had a big whoopsie here in this situation. I didn't have the plywood slid all the way forward, so when I went to stand on it, boom, that thing flew up, and I sent my grinder and my drill flying, and I think even the chip and hammer hit Rowan there. So it's always a fun time working on the Snowcat, so make sure your bridge connects on both ends. That's today's safety tip. So back at it, getting all the stuff welded in. It's always fun to make sure everything's level, especially when you're working with 1-inch tubing and 2-inch tubing at the same time. So that provided a little bit of challenge, making sure we kept everything level on the roof. So I hope everyone liked this. If you did, hopefully you can subscribe if you haven't already. Give me a thumbs up, and in the comments below, let me know what you want to see next. So hopefully you enjoyed this, and I'll be coming with part 3 here shortly. So thanks again.